Hello, I'm Howard, and welcome to
Plants in Media.
where we look at plants in media, typically carnivorous plants. I'm joined today by Felicity Facehugger because roughly 57 minutes into the film Prometheus from 2012, there is a carnivorous plant.
There.
Let's watch.
What we came for. They were here. This is
The most significant discovery in the history of mankind.
There it is.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, that's got to be a Nepenthes ventrata in an upside down hanging planter for some reason, but that is a design
Don't you want to know why they
that is available. But
why they abandoned us?
yeah, and then is that enough light?
Answers, baby.
We were right, Charlie.
Was David watering this for the 2.5 years that they were in
Look.
cryosleep? And then it's near some like incense or smoking something, but I think that's not associated with the plant.
No.
And then they have sex, but you can't see the plant during that part, so who cares? This isn't the only scene that you see the plant in, but it is the best scene. There's 2 other scenes later on in the film where characters come back to the same room. I think it's Shaw and Charlie's quarters. But this is the primary scene where you can see it the best. In those other scenes, it's even blurrier and more just in the background of the shot. For those of you who are interested in looking at those other scenes, time codes are here. Okay, I'm gonna go back to like the best shot. I am at 5713 for a time code, and there it is. This is Nepenthes ventrata, which is a naturally occurring hybrid between what was Nepenthes alata green until 2013, and then it became Nepenthes graciliflora. So this is technically Nepenthes graciliflora by ventricosa to become Nepenthes ventrata, and it is exceptionally vigorous. So it has been mass produced, and if you've seen Nepenthes growing in like big box stores or large scale nurseries, probably this. It's also interesting to me that this is essentially the only plant on the ship. Beyond this, you see Charlie with a cut rose in the same scene. You see the captain put up a fake holiday tree, and in Vickers' room, there's video of snow-covered trees and grass. But this is the only real plant that I noticed through the entire film. If you notice something that I didn't, please let me know. But why is this here? Like, I'm happy it is, but why? Ridley Scott.
Why?
Somebody, whoever the set dresser, production designer was, like,
Why?
beyond being visual interest for the background, best I can figure is the potential symbolism that it's danger everywhere and everything wants to hurt you and everything is deadly, and even a passive, unmoving plant like that is waiting for a meal. It's a trap. It's a trap. But it doesn't necessarily tie into the themes of the film. The movie is about creation and playing God and belief. It's got all of these religious themes, and carnivorous plants to me are notable in the controversy they caused in the religious world. Western Christians did not think that something like that could exist because it went against the rules of nature and creation as they knew it. But they were proven wrong. So, yeah, like, just why is this here? Who is taking care of it? Is it happy? Yeah, I've never grown a Nepenthes upside down, so let's give it a try. The repot station. Alright, so here we are in the repot station. And I put on this apron that my sibling Friday made for me with this amazing Sarracenia embossment. Not exactly sure what the word is at the moment. My brain is tired. And I've also got my International Carnivorous Plant Society pin. So the Nepenthes that we're going to use is a cutting off of Nepenthes succubus, which is a fantastic cultivar that I'd highly recommend. So if this takes well to this inverted pot, it should be really pretty, but I'd be a little surprised if it likes it. So that's why I'm using something that I have a duplicate of. All right, I haven't opened this yet, so I really don't know what all the instructions are. So we're just gonna kind of go through this together. Hopefully this isn't too small for this cutting. It may well be, which would be a little embarrassing. Voila! Oh. So it's in this plastic here. Okay, wait. Aha. Okay, so that rotates and pops out. It's a cardboard. Mesh screen. Hanger. Hanging wire. And then in the bottom there's like a terracotta base. Not sure if that comes out. Yeah, it'll hang like this, ultimately. I was kind of hoping for some instructions. I seem to be missing them. Because why is there, like, if this wasn't in here, I would just unpot the plant and work on making it the size that would fit in here. But what is this terracotta base? I might need to go on the website, but unfortunately, I'm using my phone to record. I'm gonna go find Beastie. All right, so Beastie helped me figure that out. Maddie'sGarden.com apparently is not still a website, and what pops up in its place is a liquidation site. So, doesn't inspire confidence. And yeah, I really should have gotten the next size up if that was an option. I forget when it was that when I ordered this, I forget if that was an option. All right, I'm gonna take this off the table. So yeah, unpot plant. Put plant in here, this around, and then secure. But yes, so this is a succubus cutting that is Lowii by ventricosa, but bred by exotica plants. Move a few of our supplies here, bring my tray into place. Turn it upside down. That's pretty much it. Yeah, mostly just need to, wow. So yeah, this is a cutting that I took, when was this? Ah, actually this is not a cutting. This is a pup that I took off of the main plant in April, early April. So this has been rooting for around 3 or 4 months. So in a way, actually, this is a really great option because the root ball isn't tremendously large, as you may be able to see here. But the media, for the most part, is just fine. I'm just going to throw away the mossy kind of algae bits that were on top. But the rest of this is good. So I'm filling this. Really jamming it in for this first layer. I've heard that Nepenthes really like kind of a more airy mix, but yeah, just to make sure that this has enough. And there are some little crevices around that terracotta pot that I just like there to be more media than less. All right, but beyond that, place this. Okay, so yeah, at this point it would be just filling this. Okay, so that's fairly snug. I know I said light and airy, but I'm going to go a little more snug for the hanging. It's an inverted hanging planter. I think that snug makes sense. Alright. Perlite out of the leaf crevices. Got moss out of there. And I'm actually, I think, going to cut off this leaf. It will be in the way of this mesh retainer. And it looks like there is a perforation. Imagine this just goes around like so. That is very nice. This goes over, in, rotates, and locks. Oh. That's fun. Yeah. Hanging planter. Yay! I hope this likes this. It doesn't make much sense, like the bottom of the leaves are what are exposed to the light. I'm not a botanist, but my understanding is that it's the top of the leaves that want light. The bottom of the leaves are more sensitive. I'm kind of anticipating that this just wants to vine and try to turn itself back upright. All right, so after that, actually I'm not done. So I'm going to set this back upright, and then I'm going to get the hanger out. Hanging wire. Okay. So one problem is just loops. So I need an S hook or something to hang this. Uh-oh. Where's an S hook? All right, so I've got the hanging wire out. So I'm going to secure that here. That's fun. Okay. And then beyond that, I've got a hanger right here. And there it is. Hanging planter. Nepenthes succubus inverted hanging planter. That's fun. That's fun, isn't it, Panger? Yeah. Hey, kitty. Yeah, that's this repotted. So we'll head back to the media room. Alright, well with that done, I will keep you updated on its progress, but in the meantime, that is everything that I have for 2012's Prometheus Nepenthes scene. If you happen to know of another instance of a carnivorous plant or another interesting plant in film, TV, or some other sort of media, please let me know with a comment below and I may cover it in a future video. Also, a special thank you to Donovan Striker 1340 for pointing this out in a comment on the Nosferatu video. I thought it would be fun to put up a little poster, like here and here, every time that I cover one of these. So I already have next month's prepped and planned, and it's going right here. It's going to be a doozy. If you have any guesses, I'd love to hear them. And if you enjoyed this, please consider liking and subscribing. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Adios. Hola, me llamo Howard. Whoa, wait. think we got that figured out. So I'm gonna start this over again, get my energy. It's 10:10. 10:10. Ah, man, I hope I'm not peeking too much. And I've been peeking a lot during this. No. No. Ah. Ah. And if you happen to know of another instance of a carnivorous plant or other instance, I'm losing it. You're watching this from 68 years in the future. I'm dead. Right? Right? Alright, water drains into the hole. Bunch of little holes. Oh, and here comes the little float valve indicating that it's got water. It's easy to overflow. Alright. Bothers me a little bit that it's got stuff all over it. Right.